Good morning guys and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In case you're wondering why I'm sitting on the floor in the middle of the room, it's because in front of me is the only big window we have, and today I need all the light I can get. It's pretty dark and all the artificial light just makes me look kind of pale and dead, so we don't want that. Anyway, let me stop rambling and let's get going. Today I have a minimal makeup tutorial for you. All the products we need are in here. It's basically a makeup for those days where you don't really have the time to care, or you do care how you look but you don't have the time to put like all the effort for a full face of makeup, or you just don't want to, because you know, I think minimal makeup usually looks quite good. So I'm now taking all out of my little pouch, so here it's empty. Let's get started. Let me first just get my hair away from my hat just a little bit. Yeah, no, we're not going to do that. I'm doing it just a little bit. Okay, yeah, that looks better. And I'm going to zoom you in. Yeah, I think you're able to see. First things first, I'm using the Pixie by Petra Flawless Beauty Primer to prime my face. As you will be able to see, that's one of the glowy tinted primers that give you a sun-kissed look. Will actually make you look like you spent a lot of time in the sun, which I obviously haven't since it's winter, and even if I would have, I won't get a tan. Okay. As you can see now, it's a little too dark for my skin, but it's exactly what I wanted. As you can see, you can totally see it here, so I need to blend it in, and I will be blending it in the quickest way using my Giant Ortiz Oval 10. I'm just going to blend it around the edges where you can actually see that I'm not as tan as I'm pretending to be, and as I need to blend it on my neck. Hair out of my way. And also blending it onto my ears. And on my eyelids a little bit. Okay. Now they look like all glowy and like got a lot of sun. We're going to use concealer. I'm going to skip foundation. The concealer I'm using is the Maybelline Instant Anti-Age Eraser, or H31 depending on what country you're buying it from. I'm using the shade Light on my face, and I'm going to use the shade Fair. Of course, not for fair, under my eyes. Okay. And I'm now going to blend it in using a beauty blender. Okay. And now to the lighter shade for the under eye, so a little bit here. This will brighten up my under eye, which is something I need right now, so I'm going to blend it as well. Okay. I'm done concealing, so the next step will be bronzing and stuff. So I'm going to use the Hourglass Sunset palette. That's the cream palette. It comes in with 3 products. I have like a bronzer, blusher, and a highlighter. First thing, I'm going to use the bronzer, like here and here, a little bit on the nose and on my forehead. So I'm now going to blend that in using the same sponge. It just gives me a little bit of warmth to my skin. Okay, and I'm just gonna use my Artiste brush to blend it a little more up here, especially. Okay, and I'm now going to use the blush shade in this palette, just on the apples of my cheeks. And I'm also going to use the highlight on the high points of my face. Okay, on the nose and here. I'm just going to use a little bit of the bronzy shade on my eyelids. Okay, and we're done with this palette. I'm now going to powder my under eye just a little bit. You can actually skip this step if concealer doesn't crease on you, but it always creases on me, so I do need it. By the way, I'm using the Sephora Beauty Amplifier powder and the Zoeva Luxe highlight brush to do that. We're done. Now on to mascara. I'm using the L'Oreal Lash Paradise in waterproof. That's it for mascara, and now on to the next and last step. This is the Glossier Generation G in the color Like, which I'm going to use on my lip. If you can get it out, yeah. This will just give you like the slightest pinky hue on the lips. Okay, so let me zoom you out. Okay, and take the hair down. So, as you can see, that's the look I wanted to go for. It's minimal, it's glowy, it's sun-kissed, and it's easy. It's done in about 5 minutes, and you only need 5 products. You can easily take those products with you if you travel or if you just don't, you know, want to bother with too much makeup. And I really like the look. It makes me look more awake, more healthy without, you know, all the effort. I'm now going to put on some clothes and get on with my day, and I hope you like this tutorial, and I will see you guys next week. Bye bye.